Okay, guys, it is the next day. Sorry I couldn't post yesterday. I got kind of busy. Um, I start off my day. This is October 2nd. I start off my day by making my coffee. I have 3 Splenda with actually a lot of heavy whipping cream. So I do intermittent fasting. Most times I eat once or twice a day. So I do have heavy whipping cream. This is a 1/4 cup. I put 2 of these in. Yes, I have a lot of heavy whipping cream in my coffee. So, like I said, it's dirty keto, especially since I use so much heavy whipping cream. And let's see, just pour that in there. It's kind of hard to do this. And I put 1 more because I want this to be really rich, and it's got fat. It's got low carbs. It says 1 carb. Actually, it says 0 grams of carbs, but we all know that there are carbs in heavy whipping cream. I don't know if you can see that. Of course, I'm covering it up. There we go. But we know there's carbs in heavy whipping cream. But, whoa, almost dropped it. So, yeah, put that in a cup. And the fat, let's see, 5 grams of fat. So, yeah. Anyway, so I start my day off with my coffee with that much cream, heavy whipping cream, and 3 Splenda, and that's usually like a meal for me. So it'll hold me over. I probably won't eat. It's 2 o'clock. I'm getting a late start today. I didn't go to sleep until, well, I've been up for a couple hours. So I won't eat until probably another couple hours. Maybe I'll eat at 4, maybe I'll eat at 5, and then depending on what time I go to bed tonight, I will have the 1 meal for the day. So when I make my meal, I will vlog that as well. Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Hey, if you're liking this content, please subscribe now, and I will
Tortilla shell out of cheese. Yeah, I have way too many plates. I'm listening to Dr. Berg, guys. Okay, so there's my tortilla shell. Actually, I put it on the side. That's
29 now.
there we go. Usually it's not that burnt. Alright, I put sour cream. Kind of hard to do this with one hand. Sour cream. I'm going to put the meat on top. I'm going to put tomatoes on top of that, and then I'm going to put sauce. And no, I did not measure this. This is about 2 tablespoons, probably, of sour cream. Alright, guys. No, I did not drain the fat off of my meat. This is some meat that I've had cooked. I cook a lot of my food ahead of time. Let me turn them off for a second. Okay, so I cook my I might cook like a few pounds of ground beef and make it into taco meat and eat off of that for maybe the week. So I'm just finishing this up. I made it at the beginning of the week. It was about a 1/4 pot. So this is the last of it. This is my tostada, and the shell is actually very crispy. So the shell, I'll be able to pick this up like a regular tostada. So instead of having a corn tostada shell, it's made of cheese. And some people fix theirs in the microwave. Some fix theirs in the oven. I fix mine right on the stove top. Okay, and these are my tomatoes. This is a whole Roma tomato. So I'm going to eat the whole tomato. Tomatoes are a little bit higher in carbs, but since I'm only eating 1 meal a day, and I'm trying to do this with one hand, because I'm only eating 1 meal a day, it's okay to eat this whole tomato. So I'll just get that situated. Alright, tomatoes on, and I use Daisy sour cream. It tastes the best for me, and it only has For each 2 tablespoons has 1 gram of carbs and a gram of sugar. I wish it didn't have the sugar in it. I don't think I found any sour cream that doesn't have sugar in it. So, like I said, that was about 2 tablespoons I put on the this tostada. Sorry. And then I use paste picante sauce right now. I have different types of picante sauce. I'm using this one. Hold on. Sorry. So the carbs. Where is it? Kind of hard to. Total carbs. There it is. Total carbs on the next line. 2 grams of carbs per. Well, hold on. Okay, serving size. There it is. Serving size right there. 2 tablespoons. So it's 2 grams of carbs per tablespoon. It says the fiber is less than a gram. So I'm just going to say it's 1 gram of carbs per tablespoon. And I'm going to put about, I'd like to say 2 tablespoons, but it ends up being about 4 tablespoons. And then the tomato, I'm not sure how many carbs it has in it. And then my cheese, if I didn't show it already, it says 0 carbs, but that's not true. Cheese has carbs in it, so I would have to look that up. This is a Colby Jack blend, so it's Colby and Monterey Jack cheeses. But don't be fooled, cheese has carbs in it as well. And like I said, I do the intermittent fasting, so it's already messy in my kitchen. 4:33. So I've been up for about 4.5 hours. So this is going to be my first meal, maybe my only meal of the day. And I'll put some iceberg lettuce with this too. Okay, guys. So here's my meal. I got my tostada with my sour cream, my tomatoes, and my salsa, and then I just have it with a side of iceberg lettuce. Of course, it would be better to have some kind of green leafy lettuce, but I like the crunch of iceberg lettuce. There's hardly any, of course there's no carbs, well, low carbs, very, very low carbs. Takes more to burn this than it's actually even in this iceberg lettuce. Not very healthy, not the best use of vegetables, but you know, I like the crunch in it, and it fills up space, so I'm not hungry. Yeah, so that's my meal for now, and then I'll have a little more coffee as well with the heavy whipping cream. Okay, guys, so I got my tostada made, so I figured I would just chat a little bit while I ate. I'm sorry if this bothers you while I'm eating. I guess they call that mukbang, so we'll try it, see how it goes. The tostada can be kind of messy. I have mine loaded with so much stuff. It's a little heavy, but if I can do this without dropping it, I would be so upset if I dropped this. Anyway, so this is, whoops, this is how it looks. Okay, hold on. I got something on it. Bear with me. Alright. So hopefully it won't fall and just, it's not going to shatter like a normal tostada shell would. So let's see if we can do this. Oh goodness. Okay, that works. Delicious. Okay, so sometimes instead of making like a tostada, which is easiest, I'll take the cheese that you saw that was in the pan. Before it gets hard like this, I will take it and either like drape it over something like a glass, or try to shape it into a taco shell. But that became too much work. Now I just leave it flat in a tostada shell. It's good, but it's messy. Delicious. So you can still eat the kinds of foods you used to eat before. You just improvise. So I'll still eat like quote unquote spaghetti, but it will be the ground beef, low sugar or low carb tomato sauce or pasta sauce, and I'll have it with zucchini noodles zucchini noodles instead of pasta. What else? Burgers. I still eat burgers, but instead of uh, the bread for any kind of sandwich, really, I'll wrap it in the iceberg lettuce. You could probably wrap it in spinach or some other healthy vegetable, some other healthy leafy green vegetable, but I just use our iceberg lettuce right now. Or sometimes I'll put spinach on my tostada. Yeah, so I'm going to finish eating, and I will check back in with you a little later. Alright, so I finished eating, and I'm kind of wanting something else, so I'm not going to have another tostada. I'm craving something kind of sweet, so I'm going to make myself I was going to do the regular coffee, but I'm going to make kind of more decadent, so it's going to be the coffee like it normally is, with my heavy whipping cream and my Splenda, but this time I'm going to put, these are frozen cappuccino cubes that I made because I was trying to replicate Starbucks mocha frappuccino. It didn't, I still have to work on the recipe a little bit more, but so what I'm going to have is my coffee chilled. It's in the freezer right now for about 5-10 minutes. I'm going to chill that. I'm going to put the heavy whipping cream in just like normal in my 3 Splenda, and each Splenda has about has 1 carb. And then I'm going to drop these cubes in it, these cappuccino cubes, and they're basically just really strong coffee I made and froze. And then I'm going to make some heavy whipping cream, chocolate actually, heavy whipping cream. So I'm going to use the heavy whipping cream and this chocolate I bought from Target. Hold on. I used to have the Ghirardelli, but now it's just unsweetened baking cocoa. So I'll probably add like a tablespoon of that to the heavy whipping cream when I make whipped cream. So this has 3 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, so 1 net gram of carbs, and no sugar, and that's for 1 tablespoon. So I'll add 1 tablespoon. So I'll have chocolate whipped cream on top of my drink. All right, so there's my coffee. I'm just dropping the last cube in it. Add back some. Okay, so I got the heavy whipping cream, the Splenda, and now I'm just gonna make my whipped cream. Put it on the top. And I would normally, later I'll make some more cubes and I'll try my hand at making a frappuccino again, but I'm not gonna do it right now. So I'll make some more coffee, and then I'll just fill this back up. Make some more strong coffee, which is basically cappuccino. No, espresso, not cappuccino. I'm sorry, I'm saying the wrong thing. Espresso is just really strong coffee. So I'll make some more, fill this up, and chill those, keep them on, make cubes out of them so I can use them at a later date. Alright guys, I'm going to attempt to do this with one hand. So I got my, this bowl is chilled. I put in the freezer for about, for 10 minutes. So the bowl is cold. And I'm just going to pour about half a cup of heavy whipping cream. And, oh, I should have had my other stuff ready. Bear with me. Okay, so I've added my, actually it's about a half a tablespoon of cocoa powder, and then my Splenda. So I'm just gonna start. Let me see. Put this on the setting for. Should see it? Where the heck? Oh, there it is. Oh, sorry. All right, so it should be like a whipped cream setting. Bear with me. All right. I actually have a holder for my my camera. I'm doing this with my tablet. I have a holder, but it's in the van. I'll have to get it out and bring it in. All right, so I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna start out with the lowest speed, so this doesn't go everywhere. Hopefully, it doesn't go everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I'm just gonna beat this and whip it until it starts to stiffen. So basically, you know, we'll make whipped cream. I hope you can hear me over the beaters. Anyway, so basically we're just putting air in whipped cream. That's all whipped cream is aerated, heavy whipping cream. So I will see you in a little bit once this is done, and once I put the topping on my drink. Yeah, so maybe it'll be about 5 minutes. I might turn it up a little bit. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit. Hold on. A little faster. Yeah, you can see it's starting to get thicker already. If you do it too much, it'll turn into chocolate butter. If you beat it too much, it'll get really stiff and it'll turn into butter. Alright. I'm just going to turn the camera off. You see the consistency of that. You see the consistency. I'm gonna do a little bit more. That's good. Alright, so let's see the consistency on that. Yep. Oh my gosh, that's good too. Decadent. Okay guys, so the topping is done. So this is the consistency. Oops. Okay, so the topping is done, and I'm just spooning it on top of my coffee, which I was gonna go to Starbucks and go get a Frappuccino. Whoops, there you are. Go get a Frappuccino with the whipped cream, but they use a lot of sugar in their whipped cream. I wish they would, you know, try to make some sugar-free whipped cream, but they don't. Not yet, anyway. Not yet. Maybe with all the keto people buying drinks, maybe they'll make sugar-free whipped cream. Alright, and I'll probably eat the rest of this. It's not pretty, but ooh. If you're really feeling really adventurous, you could take this and put it in a icing piping bag and pipe it really pretty on your coffee. I'm not doing that. And I could have actually used less whipping cream. So there's my drink. So the coffee that I showed you earlier, coffee drink with the whipped cream topping. Now I usually spend about $6 on a Frappuccino at Starbucks, so this is saving me money. And it's sugar free, not carb free. It's probably about probably about 10 carbs in this. Yeah, about 10, maybe more, but it's less than would be in here if I think if I got it from Starbucks. So I'm gonna enjoy this, and hopefully I'll see you later. One thing I forgot to mention, this is how I make my ice cream. So this, I'll just put it back into the freezer and chill it a little bit, and then I have low carb, sugar-free ice cream. Also, if you make any of the keto treats, like a keto cake, I make the keto chocolate mug cake every once in a while, not a lot. I'll make it with well, there's a recipe online on YouTube. Headbanger's Kitchen, I think his name is. Look him up for keto chocolate mug cake. Delicious recipe with chocolate ganache, strawberry, everything. You can make one of those parfait cups where you layer the cake, whipped cream, cake, whipped cream. I've done that before, and if I get a chance, I'll post a picture of that. And what else can you use this for? You can use it for filling for any pastries that you make, low carb pastries, and you can also use it for like a frosting on maybe a chilled cake that you have. But yeah, this could have used. I probably should have put some vanilla in it. I have vanilla and real vanilla, and some a dash of salt. I think I needed a dash of salt and a little more sweetener. But it's still pretty good. It's better than the alternative. I used to eat a lot of sugar. I used to eat probably about 3 candy bars a day. Junk, chips, Doritos, Cheetos, you name it. But doing the keto and low carb, I've lost 80 pounds. But if you've seen one of my previous videos, I gained a little bit of that back because of something that happened, life change that happened that sent me spiral. And I'm in my robe this late. It's about 5:45. I'm working on some eBay and Amazon listings that I need to get done, and I'm not planning on going out today. That's why I haven't gotten dressed yet, and that's why I haven't that's why I didn't go to Starbucks. I didn't feel like getting dressed and going out to Starbucks just to get a Frappuccino. And I get sidetracked and don't get a lot of stuff at home done, which, if you can see in the background, I need to clean up too. So yeah, so here's my drink. Oops, here's my drink. Cheers. I'm going to enjoy this. Get some listing done. If I decide to go out salsa dancing, I will bring you along this time. I hope to see you later.